Shibata Okada next. Rainmaker! Okada wins! The Rainmaker is back! Dean Ambrose and AJ Styles forming a temporary alliance because of one man, Finn Balor, and the man he is associated with in Bad Luck Fale. And it's all starting to fall apart in this ring after all these underhanded tactics and the grenade! Yes, they win, but they cheated to win. It's Brock Lesnar assaulting Kazchika Okada. Okada is down, and there's a sick smile on the face of the champion. Hello and welcome Universe Mode. This is Smackdown Live. We are very close to Fastlane. We should be a little bit further away from Fastlane than what we really are, but hey, these things, they happen. Nevertheless, it is the final Smackdown Live before Fastlane. The final brand exclusive pay-per-view of this series of Universe before we reach the finale of No Way Out. What a night it is going to be, stacked from top to bottom with big matches. Absolutely cannot wait to see what happens here tonight. Bunch of interesting matches on their way for you, including the main event of the evening. He may well have been attacked last week. He may well have been left laying out last week, courtesy of Brock Lesnar, but Kazchika Okada is back here and ready to fight, and he will fight in the main event against the Dangerous Alliance's Jinder Mahal. That should be a very interesting main event between two former world champions. However, Okada looks to become the world champion once again when he challenges for the title this Sunday at Fastlane in a last man standing match. A very interesting night of action is on its way, and we're going to get things underway, I have been told, by hearing from Kevin Owens. I wonder what he's got to say. Well, here he comes, but the big question is, why? Why is Kevin Owens here? What does he want to do here? I think this is the first time we've seen Kevin Owens as well since the new SmackDown Live General Manager came around, so that's also pretty interesting to think about. But before we can get to little things like that, we really do need to know why Kevin Owens is here, what he has to say, and maybe what he wants to get across. I know Owens is certainly someone who enjoys having a few things to say. He enjoys opening his mouth. He enjoys it when people are forced to listen to him. It's a man, of course, who this time last year turned his back on the fans, and here he is now to talk about it, and he's actually on about the new general manager. And Kevin Owens saying that it is a shock to him because he has not received a text or a phone call or anything of the sort from the GM. And he wants answers about it. He doesn't understand where he is on SmackDown Live right now, and he feels kind of, I guess, a bit lost, does Kevin Owens. And he wants some answers from the general manager himself. Well, with that attitude, it seems as if Kevin Owens is wanting to call out the GM for some answers right now. Certainly interesting to think about. And Kevin Owens is continuing to go on about that, saying he doesn't even have a match at Fastlane. It's been forever since he even had a match in general. I'm trying to get friendly with the general manager before he even comes out here, but he wants him to get out here nonetheless, and ask him what does he have to do to get a match around here on SmackDown Live and the pay-per-view as a whole. He wants respect. He wants to be treated fairly by the new general manager of SmackDown Live, and the only way to do that, it seems, is to get the general manager out here himself. Wow. Certainly an interesting attitude from the GM, but what surprises me indeed is there is the SmackDown Live general manager, Christian James. Where did Kevin Owens all of a sudden want to be treated fairly? Where did Owens want this respect from? This is a man who gives no one respect. This is a man who at No Mercy wanted to beat Randy Orton because he believed he should take everything that Orton stands for away from him. Orton didn't deserve the spotlight. So respect and decency is not something that I usually think of as high on the list of Kevin Owens, if I'm being honest. But I guess, here we are, and the GM has hit the ring. He's immediately starting to explain his point. Going on about Kevin Owens being a little bit charming. And going on about his attitude and his work ethic as well, assuming they're true to go with it. The talents on this show earn their spot, and if Kevin Owens wants a match, he's going to have to earn it with his actions. And Kevin Owens is trying to get that point across to him. He's saying that he's ready. Whenever the GM wants him to, he's ready. Anytime, anywhere for a fight. He will knock anyone down who the GM puts in front of him. He wants the opportunity. He knows he's cut corners. He's taken the easy way out. But Owens is about wanting to be the best. Be a champion. He is begging for a shot. He is begging for a match here on SmackDown Live. He just wants the GM to give it to him. And Christian James is going to get aggressive with this now. If Owens wants that shot, well, you can consider that he's got it. If he wants to prove himself, he's got it. This Sunday at Fastlane, if he wants to beat the best, well, he can do that because he's got John Cena. If he beats Cena, we talk about a future. We talk about a title shot. If he doesn't, Kevin Owens is off to NXT. An assertive look there from Kevin Owens and the SmackDown general manager. Get that point across. This Sunday, it is all on the line for Owens. It is make or break. The GM making an immediate impact there with Owens in their first interaction. Owens wins, there's a future for him. He loses, he goes to NXT. That... Oh, well. What a huge chance that is for Kevin Owens. And the SmackDown general manager was willing to give him the chance, but at what cost now that we think about it? Did this go how Kevin Owens wanted it to? I would probably argue no, it didn't. He wanted a match where he just got to prove himself. It certainly felt as if Owens had the essence of a guy trying to turn over a new leaf. But it also at the same time felt like Owens, I think he just wanted a match. And he wanted just something, he just wanted a simple match. But now there's so much more on the line. His SmackDown Live career is on the line. That's huge. Huge. And speaking of things being on the line, the D.C.C. and Chris Sabin, more importantly, has put things on the line for his members of the D.C.C. Last week, Sabin said that it is not the job of the D.C.C. to lose. It is not their job to drop the ball on him. They're better than this. And so, he put out the threat to his members. He put out the threat to Christopher Daniels and to Kane. If they lose at any point, they're gone. As you see, of course, Sabin is in action here tonight. He'll be going one-on-one against the Golden Star, Kota Ibushi. But, more importantly, if this Sunday is where that D.C.C. loyalty will be tested, is where that belief from Sabin will be tested. Because we know the D.C.C. are going up against Cody Rhodes and a partner that he can find. And I have received word that there'll be more on that later on this evening. But Cody Rhodes has to face the D.C.C., which I would assume is going to be Sabin and someone, considering it was Sabin last week following Cody Rhodes' relatively easy victory over Kane that led to this whole thing. Well, started leading to this whole thing. I think the reality that started this whole thing was what happened between Sabin and Daniels a few weeks back on SmackDown Live when Sabin left Daniels get pinned. Daniels turned that around by getting Sabin DQ'd. Then Daniels let Kane get pinned, and then Kane last week on SmackDown Live put up a horrible performance against Cody Rhodes and was beaten handedly. And oh, what a start there from Sabin! Snap German suplex, trying to win things quickly here. Early kick out there by Kota Ibushi, but man alive, is he getting beaten down on right now? Sabin was hoping for something big off the start there, but Ibushi gonna have to tell him, no, we're doing things my way, it seems. Oh, discus clothesline from Ibushi. Almost took the head of the former NXT champion. Early kick out there. Fast-paced start, though, between these two. They aren't interested in collar elbow tie-ups, it seems. They're interested in just going right to work. Schoolboy powerbomb by Ibushi. Can't even get a 1 count, though. But this Sunday will be so interesting to see what happens with the D.C.C. Will they stay a trio? Will we see someone in that faction going away? It is all through the leadership of Sabin that something like that can be decided. And we'll find out more about it this Sunday. You do not want to miss Fastlane. What an event that is looking like it's going to be. Balor versus Styles for the Intercontinental Championship. The Gorillas of Destiny versus the Dangerous Alliance inside a steel cage. the SmackDown Women's Championship between Nia Jax and Paige. Last man standing between Kazchika, Okada and Brock Lesnar. And now with a few more matches being added to the plate, what a night we are in for there at Fastlane. And Ibushi trying to give us something right there, and well, that just kind of backfired on him. I don't think he may have meant to put so much oomph in it, but it did cost him. And another discus clothesline though will ground Chris Sabin back down. Ibushi up to the top rope here, looking to fly. Moonsault! While Sabin was still moving about on the floor there, Ibushi struck hard with that moonsault on him. Both these guys put in incredible showings previously for titles. Ibushi with 2 great matches for the Intercontinental Championship recently against AJ Styles. Came up on the short end of the stick on both occasions. Chris Sabin back at No Mercy with an incredible match and incredible resiliency against Kazchika Okada, but just didn't have enough in the end in order to connect with the victory. Sabin, meanwhile, has an opportunity thanks to Kane. Backbreaker, neckbreaker combination there, and Ibushi goes down. All thanks to the work of the D.C.C. All thanks of the work of Kane. And now Sabin in. Sabin-lizer. Struck hard on Ibushi. And Sabin feels like that could be enough to try and end this one. Ibushi telling him no way with a kick out that early. What a kick in the back though as Sabin sets himself up now. He's going to look to try and end this one with a cradle shock. We know... No, he's not. No, he's not. He brings him in. Oh, he's going for the last right powerbomb. Ibushi's own move. Ibushi's own move used against him. Cover on Ibushi. Will this do it? No. Ibushi kicks out at 2. He really had to force that kick out there to the Golden Star. I was wondering what Sabin was doing, and by the time I realized, Sabin was in the midst of connecting with it. But look at that, the Golden Star right up to his feet. But stopped by Sabin. Great forearm though by Ibushi, and this time he gets all of the drop kick. But look at that, Kane again with a distraction. Up and over the top rope goes Ibushi now, and clatter to the outside as well. Oh, this is a bad idea if Sabin wants to go ahead with this. D.C.C. territory right now. Daniels set in the ring. And oh, a step up enziguri on the outside from Sabin. I think Daniels rolled out onto the side of Future Shock there, or the side of Ricochet rather. Looking for a DDT. Countered there from Ibushi. Sends him into the barricade again though. Kick in the gut. Sabin looking for something big on the outside. Gonna dump him down. As the count continues on here between these two. Man, does Ibushi need something right now. He needs a breath of life because he's in huge trouble. Sabin has him right where he wants him. Attacking the knee now of Ibushi, trying to take away the speed from the Golden Star. If Sabin gets what he wants, this match could be over. Ibushi counters another powerbomb, rolls him up here, sunset flip. Will this be enough? Cover on Sabin. No, Sabin retorts, turns it back on him. Kick out. But Sabin really wants to win this. He wants to prove the D.C.C. that they are winners. He wants to prove to Cody Rhodes that he doesn't stand a chance this Sunday. But Kota Ibushi ain't making life easy for him. Drop kicking out Christopher Daniels, causing the distractions here. Referee needs to do something about this. But better yet, Ricochet could go over there and cause some issues. That might help. Ibushi looked for a kick there, whiffed on it. Dodges the drop kick though. Oh, now they're working at a quick pace. Hurricanrana there from Ibushi. Uh-oh. Ibushi's going up high. Is Ibushi going to think about a Phoenix Splash? He is not. He's going to strike with the moonsault again though. Whatever maddening moves does Kota Ibushi have up his sleeve, though, is the real question to ask. Chris Sabin perched up there. I know what he's going for. I think I know what he's going for. Here we go. Hurricanrana! Incredible! But look at that. Christopher Daniels getting involved. A fallen angel causing more intervention. But this may not make a difference because Ibushi up on the top rope. Phoenix Splash! Phoenix Splash to Sabin. Covers the leader of the D.C.C. No! Sabin got that far shoulder up. Just. And the match continues on. Ibushi got to be livid that he didn't end it. Sabin fighting back now. I don't know how, but he finds a way. And another running powerbomb covers him. Ibushi's in the ropes. No doubt about that one, that Ibushi was in the ropes. Sabin now, though, on the apron. That is pretty close. You might want to readjust. You might want to reevaluate. There's Sabin, yep. Ibushi did the same mistake as you. That one cost you right there, but he's still out of it. And he's still not responsive. And that allows Sabin to hit the Sabinlizer. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ibushi could be done for. Ibushi could be done for here. Cover on the Golden Star, and he kicks out still at the count of one. But was that just autopilot? Well, we're about to find out, because Sabin's in. Up on the shoulders. Pay close attention. Cody Rhodes. Cradle shock connects. 1, 2, 3. Chris Sabin beats Kota Ibushi. And almost let out a roaring celebration for it as well. The D.C.C. have a win heading into this Sunday. And you've got to give a lot of credit to this victory to Kane and to Christopher Daniels. Because they interrupted Ibushi a number of times. They cost him the chance to get on offense a number of times. And ultimately, they allowed Sabin back in this match and allowed him to win it as well. Shame for Ibushi there, but he still wouldn't go down without one hell of a fight. That's for certain. There is your winner, though, Chris Sabin. And will the D.C.C. still be the faction that we know it to be after Fastlane? Or will something big, will a big change happen to that group because of Cody Rhodes and whoever his tag team partner is? We'll find out at Fastlane. Nevertheless, it is time to move on to our next contest. This one should be fairly interesting, and I'm looking forward to it. Women's division, just before Paige's big match against Nia Jax. She's going to go one-on-one against the boss, Sasha Banks. And when you gear up for this match, you kind of get the thought process that, well, there is, if there's someone who knows Nia Jax pretty well, it is this woman. It is the boss, Sasha Banks. Think about it. Think about it in your head right now. Go back to No Mercy, when Sasha Banks and Nia Jax fought in a no disqualification match. Everything was on the line between those two women in just terms of aggression, in just terms of a rivalry, of hatred for one another. There was no title on the line. They just hated one another and they just wanted the win. And it is safe to say that no matter how hard Sasha Banks fought, she just didn't have enough. Nia Jax was just too much. And that's the feeling since she's become women's champion, is that she's just too much right now. But Paige has been trying to prove otherwise. Paige has been trying to make things happen. She last week in that triple threat match, I think it was, with Naomi and Nia Jax involved. Paige picked up the win. She pinned Naomi in it, but Nia Jax just didn't look good in that match. Flat out, she looked pretty poor. And if she continues looking like that, what is the chance that she's going to walk out of Fastlane still as the SmackDown Women's Champion? What's the likelihood that Paige walks out with that belt? My argument would be pretty high, judging by what we saw last week. But that is only an assumption, you know? That is only a guess. If Paige wanted another fight here, she really just wants to rack up those wins heading into this Sunday as much as she can. And Sasha Banks would be a very credible opponent to get that victory over. So we'll see what she can do there. We'll see what she can pull off. Nevertheless, let us see how things go here with these two women. What a match we are in for, though, between Banks and Paige. Not many days for Paige to recover after this match, but if she wanted the fight, well, she's got it. Here we go. Colin elbow tie up. Paige able to back him up towards the ropes there. Banks held up in it. Referee just going to stand back and watch, as they do have a clean break with one another. Not much surprise there. Here we go again now. Sasha Banks gripping on the arm. Good counter, though, as Paige grips on the arm now. Can't get her, though. Hammerlock applied by Sasha Banks. Now, good start here. Yanks on the hammerlock as well. That'll frustrate Paige as she didn't get what she wanted there. Kicks her in the back of the leg from behind. Reverse DDT, and the boss goes down. Good stuff so far from these two women, playing it safe, but trying to get the better of the other. Once again, Paige goes back to that arm right now, trying to take it away from her. Sasha Banks, side headlock. What can the boss do here? Nothing. Counter from Paige. Off the ropes. Whoa, wow, head scissor takedown there. Nicely done from Paige. And here she goes now, spinning back fist. Oh, she missed with that elbow. Sasha Banks comes back with a head scissors takedown of her own. 1 for 1. Really disrespectful slap in the face from the boss as well. Gonna fly with a splash. Oh no. Came down hard. Did Sasha Banks, and that may have cost her right now, because here goes Paige with some offense. Tilt-a-whirl neck breaker. Elbow into the chest right now. The former Raw Women's Champion starting to fire up a little bit. The cylinder's starting to get going here. Tiger suplex. Got it. Great bridge as well. Is Banks done for? No. Sasha Banks is definitely not done for. She fights her way out there. Sweeps the leg away, and face first into the mat goes Paige. Naturally, Paige wants a tough match here. She wants to be tested, but she doesn't want this one to go too long. She needs to be well rested and prepared for this Sunday. You need to be against a person like Nia Jax. And especially after everything that Jax has done to her as well. The attacks backstage. That was 2 weeks ago. There is certainly a lot of personal vendetta that Paige has against Jax outside of that SmackDown Women's Championship. But it all is revolving around that title, and Paige wants that title badly as well. Great knee in the face there of Sasha Banks. Couldn't capitalize. She whiffed on it, and Sasha Banks makes her pay. Banks dragging her out a little bit, and oh, what a kick in the ribs from Sasha Banks. No remorse there. Kick in the gut. Sasha Banks might look for the bankrupt neck breaker. She gets all of it. And she is going to go. She is going to go for that submission. She is going to hope for it here. Sasha Banks, no. Looked for the bank statement. Paige having none of it. From behind. Shin breaker now by Paige. Bank statement just wasn't there for Sasha Banks. Couldn't get what she wanted, and Paige starting to make her pay for it now. Takes the leg away from her there. Lifts her up to her feet again, only to take her back down. Paige Turner! Will this end it as quickly as Paige would like it to? There's 2, and Banks forces the kick out. Oh, but she may have forced something else. She may have forced more problems upon her. Paige lining it up. She's in the middle of the ring. You know what she's looking for. Banks looked for the submission and didn't get it. Paige is going to look for the submission, and she is going to get it. She turns over Sasha Banks. She grabs the arms, and the PTO is locked in. The PTO is applied in the middle of the ring. Not as if Sasha Banks can force her way to the ropes anyway. Sasha can try and force her way out of this submission all she wants, but she's going to need that grit. She's going to need that determination that we've seen from her before. And she just doesn't have it. She doesn't have it. Paige gets the win. Sasha Banks forced to tap out. Man, Paige just was not letting go of that one. That was for certain. And because of that, she is your winner heading into this Sunday. And it is the win that she wanted. But this ain't what she wanted. Nia Jax hitting the ring. She wants to prove a point for last week. She wants to prove that she is better than Paige. And Paige is starting to fight back here against Nia Jax. Quickly stopped, though, by a hard strike. Shoulder tackle as well. Oh, no. Things are starting to go wrong again. Things are starting to go bad for her. Up on the shoulders. She's going to follow through with the splash. Down on the Paige. Oh, no. Oh, no. We know what's next. Paige has felt this more than once as well, but she's going to feel it one more time heading into this Sunday. Nia Jax. Samoan drop. And any fight that was left in Paige has been taken out, courtesy of that. Courtesy of Nia Jax. The Samoan drop finishes the deal. And as and in all honesty, has just added more problems, more complications, and more hatred between these two women heading into this Sunday. And, well, they both want to be champ. Only one can have it, but you feel as if there is more there than just the title. That air that makes it so personal is just so good. And we'll see what will happen this Sunday for the title. We are due a match coming up next between Bad Luck Fale and AJ Styles, but I've just heard we are actually going to hear from Cody Rhodes up next. Rhodes may have some news regarding this Sunday, so let's do it. Well, here he is. Cody Rhodes making his way out ahead of this Sunday. And if it is ahead of this Sunday, you know, like I said, that tag match is going to D.C.C. You can naturally assume that the reason he's here is to make an announcement about that opponent. Sorry, not about that opponent. And I look forward to seeing what this is all about. And he is on about it as well, saying they have been a thorn in his side. They have caused him nothing but trouble. Have the D.C.C. to Cody Rhodes, and that is pretty you know, true in all fairness. But he says there is someone else they've been pissing off as well, on top of it. And Cody Rhodes says that he has found that man that they've been pissing off as well. I guess not directly, maybe indirectly, but they have caused a problem. He was told to find a partner to fight them at Fastlane. Well, he could only think of one man. If there's going to be someone to join the American Nightmare, it's going to be the Show-Off. He wants Dolph Ziggler as his tag team partner. Wow, oh wow. The former head honcho of Bullet Club, the 3-time world champion, Dolph Ziggler. And he is here as well. He made his way out right away. And you can tell the crowd is a little bit indifferent about this one, as is Ziggler telling him to shut up. Cody Rhodes says, you know, he's been winning over the crowd, he's been getting cheered, and they have no positive reception for Dolph Ziggler. None at all. Yeah, look at the look on both men's face as well, and Ziggler saying that he can't believe that he would choose him to be his partner. He doesn't like Cody that much, or at least he doesn't feel that way, but he definitely doesn't like the D.C.C. or Sabin. He will put his feelings aside to Cody Rhodes to take these guys on for one night only. And Ziggler going to keep talking here, saying that it sounds nice, the chance to kick Sabin when he's down and end that miserable group of has-beens. Ziggler likes the sound of that, so for one night only, the American Nightmare and the Show-Off will form. And they're going to be called the American Show-Offs. And they'll end the D.C.C. once and for all. And there you have it. They are formed. They are going to work. They are going to be a team to take on the D.C.C. A very misconstrued team. A team that doesn't really agree with one another, but a team nonetheless. Rhodes and Ziggler will square off against the D.C.C. this Sunday. Well, let's do this then. Wow, what an intriguing night this has been of SmackDown Live thus far, just heading into Fastlane. And now it keeps on going. Bad Luck Fale is going to go one-on-one against AJ Styles. Little surprise this match is happening, given everything that has gone on as of late. You think about it. You think about it all. Fale has been instrumental towards AJ Styles and Finn Balor's match this Sunday for the Intercontinental title. He has been playing the key role in it all. And now, Fale goes one-on-one against the Intercontinental Champion here tonight. And this Sunday, at Fastlane, he fights Dean Ambrose in a no disqualification match. That all sets itself up to be a very, very interesting scenario. And I wonder how it will go down on top of that all. Fale right here tonight is going to take on AJ Styles. You think about everything that's gone on. Last week, Fale was responsible for a victory over Ambrose, I believe it was, but albeit through fairly underhanded tactics. Think about it. He took off the turnbuckle pad. There was a double team assault. And they just went with one move after the other, after the other, after the other. And I said, you know, I said last week, well, Fale and Balor are working together again. That much is for certain. And if that's the case, what about the other two? What about Tama Tonga and Tangaloa? We don't get the answer here tonight because those two guys are back over in Japan with those WWE Tag Team titles. We won't see them until Fastlane. But we will see Fale here tonight. And we will see AJ Styles as he makes his way towards the ring. The Intercontinental Champion getting himself ready for this matchup. Oh, and look at this. Look at this. Bad luck Fale from behind on the champ. Oh my, of course. Of course he would. Because when does Fale ever listen to reason? When does Fale ever want to follow the rules? Snake Eyes with the steps there. AJ Styles, his face sent into solid steel, and this is all about softening up AJ Styles ahead of this Sunday. This is all about making sure that Styles ain't at 100% ahead of that match. This is all about making sure that Finn Balor has an easy road to that Intercontinental Championship. That is Fale's job right now, and he has no problem taking care of it either. The underboss, powerbomb now to Styles. Oh, come on. Come on. Bad luck Fale got the jump on him and he's used it all to his advantage here because AJ Styles cannot get out of the starting gate right now. And Fale loves every moment of it to go with it as well. Of course he would. Of course he would enjoy it, but here we go. The champ's starting to get a fight back going on. Phenomenal blitz incoming. Starting to fight back just every piece that he can. Moonsault to Fale. I don't even know if he got him. I don't know if he got him with that one. I feel like he missed. Or at the very most, he grazed him. And Fale going to make him pay for it. Oh no, he's going to go for another powerbomb here. Oh, he's going to hold him up. Oh my god, no buckle bomb! Oh, here we go! That's Ambrose's music, but Dean Ambrose ain't there. Dean Ambrose ain't there. The referee and Fale both looking for him. But you better turn around. You better turn around, Fale, because there's Ambrose. Dirty deeds by the Lunatic Fringe. Ambrose out of the ring. Styles crawling over to Fale. And he's going to cover him as well. Cover of Fale after dirty deeds. The element of surprise gives AJ Styles the win over Fale. Thank you very much, Dean Ambrose. Finally, Styles and Ambrose, coordinated attack or not, get one over on Bad Luck Fale. For the last 2 weeks in a row, he's had their number. Not tonight, though. Dean Ambrose with an incredible tactic. Payback, really. Payback for 2 weeks ago when Fale came through the crowd and attacked Ambrose. Ambrose does it to Fale. Styles gets the win. That was great for them and bad for Fale and for Finn Balor heading into this Sunday. Great thinking, though. I gotta say that. Well, there we go. And Styles stays fresh ahead of his title defense against Finn Balor. What a match that is going to be as well. And, well, we're going to move on to our next contest now of the evening. I was wondering how this match was going to work. Well, it has been revealed. Coming up next, the Usos are going to take on that new team, Cody Rhodes and Dolph Ziggler. So here we go. A chance for the American show-offs this time. I mean, Dolph Ziggler earlier was saying that how he only wanted it to be a one-night thing. Well, that ain't happening, it seems. They have to go more than once on this one. And let's see how that will go, because their opponents are going to be tough as well. It's going to be the Usos. I think one of the last times we saw these guys, they were at SummerSlam, trying to become the WWE Tag Team Champions in that Tag Team Turmoil match. Now here we are, ready and raring to go with a tag team match here against the newly formed team. Can these two brothers, can they get something going for themselves? Can they get a big win here? Can they really derail the American Show-Off's hopes heading into this Sunday? We'll see if that's the case or not. It would be very interesting to think, what would happen if the Usos won? What would they do if they won? So, I'd like to see where that would go, but as for right now, we have this very, very interesting tag team match on its way. Cody Rhodes making his way out first here. I'm surprised. I am very surprised, to be honest, that Dolph Ziggler did agree to be his tag team partner. And that he went with Dolph Ziggler in the first place. I don't know. I just don't think that's a very Cody Rhodes-esque guy, I guess. I mean, I can kind of see the similarities they share, but I think there were other people on this roster that Rhodes could have aligned himself with that would have made a more sensible decision to take on the D.C.C. Maybe Jeff Hardy, maybe Shibata, you know, aim high. But if he wants to go with Ziggler, then sure. I mean, you know, there's already a bit of conflict between the guys. Ziggler doesn't exactly see eye to eye with Cody. And Cody wanted him nonetheless. You know, Cody was kind of hopeful that he would get the shot. But they are formed over one similarity. And that is their dislike for the D.C.C. When was the last time we saw Ziggler in action? Maybe, was it when he lost really quickly to Randy Orton? Or was there a time after that? I think there might have been a time after that where he lost, where he took on someone, but I'm not 100% certain about it. Nonetheless, here he is, Ziggler, ready. I'm 100% positive this is his first match under the new SmackDown General Manager, and I think the same can be said for the Usos as well. But Ziggler and Rhodes, this Sunday at Fastlane, will take on the D.C.C. Here tonight, they take on the Usos. How will this go for them? Will they learn anything is the question. And the answer is, I don't know. We'll find out, won't we? But, nevertheless, Ziggler not exactly getting the most positive reaction right now, in all honesty, and it's hardly a surprise that that is the case. The former leader, well, I say leader, sorry, Adam Cole was leader, but the former three-time world champ, former member of Bullet Club, perhaps the most detestable member of Bullet Club in the goings as well. And he came to SmackDown Live and he did what he wanted when he wanted. And sabotaged quite a lot of matches in the process. Here we go, though. It's going to be Cody Rhodes starting things off. Wow! I think that's against, is that Jey Uso? I want to say it might be Jey Uso. Someone dropped their referee. Well, that was a dumb move. Should have got out of the way there. Going to go up high early on. And he's going to look to inflict big damage on Cody Rhodes. And he gets a shoulder tackle there. Nicely done to get this one going for the Usos. I feel like that's Jey. I'm never 100% certain. Sometimes I can. Sometimes I know which Jey is which. Which Jey? Wow. Which Uso is which. Other times, not a clue. And this is one of those not a clue ones. Chopping the chest there by Cody. Sorry, to Cody rather. Hanna by Cody Rhodes. Now what can he hope for here? Big time drop kick. Okay, interesting. Rhodes, gonna go for a figure four here. Yes, he is, locking it in. Cody Rhodes trying to wear him down early on, I guess. Yep, that went about as well as you were expecting there. I've just been informed that Jimmy is the one with the shirt and Jey is the one with no shirt. Okay, I will learn that from now on. I'm pretty sure I knew that, but I forgot it, so shows how well I know former talents of my brand. What a forearm, though, from Cody Rhodes there. Blasting Jimmy Uso with it. Going to go for the Irish whip now. Yep, into the corner. Tag mate here. They are working together a little bit. Ziggler shoving his, getting Jimmy Uso's face shoved into his boot there, just the way he wanted to go. And now the three-time world champ can get underway. No, he can't. Stopped there by Jimmy Uso. Because I think whatever you think about here, this is a great chance for the Usos to prove themselves. This is a great chance for them to make their way out here and just kind of be like, you didn't think we could do anything. You know, maybe they feel like they're an afterthought right now with how they're being treated. And if they win here tonight, that really sets a point to Christian James. That the Usos should be looked at far more than just that. Nice splash in the corner there by Ziggler. Telling Jimmy Uso to get up to his feet here, but Jimmy Uso going to think smarter than that. Tag made, and in comes Jey Uso now. Ziggler knows pretty well how a tag team works. Former two-time tag team champion. And look at that, they will trade big tags as Rhodes comes back in off the tag here against Jey Uso. Lariat now. Flying forearm as well to go with it. And another one sends Jey Uso down. Still into a singles match temporarily. Cody Rhodes looking to do big damage. Looking to hit big. Rhodes in here. Will he hit it? Din's fire on Jey Uso. Look at how Jey Uso can respond almost right away there. Jimmy back on his feet on the outside. Uso's at a 2-on-1 advantage right now. Ziggler down, but certainly not out right now. He's back up to his feet, and he's back on the apron as well to go with it. Jey Uso now throws him into the corner. Will he tag his brother back in right now? Yes, he will. Tag made by the Usos. And a double super kick to Cody Rhodes will bring him right back down. Jimmy Uso, the legal man in this one again, hits the elbow drop. Cody Rhodes might not be in the best. Oh, definitely not in the best state right now. Another super kick blasting him in the jaw there. But Rhodes is able to fight his way out of it. Down goes Jimmy Uso, and I think Rhodes might be looking to do the same thing that Jey Uso just did. Get Ziggler back in this one. Let's see if he can do that now. No. Boot in the face, courtesy of Jimmy Uso. Did take too long trying to get that tag. And ultimately, it cost him. Elbow. Oh, is that an elbow or chop? I think that was an elbow by Cody Rhodes there. Things still looking good right now for the American show-offs. Thrown into the corner. And here we go. Tag made. Holding him up. Kick in the gut to go with it as well. Ziggler. Pinpoint elbow strike as well. And now the former world champion will start to get himself going. Reverse T-bone suplex now. And here goes Ziggler. I used to, of course, have strong feelings for this man in terms of his in-ring ability. I used to feel like Ziggler was one of the best around, and I still stand by the fact that he is a great wrestler, but I don't think I'd stand by the fact that he was one of the best around. Definitely blinded by Bullet Club, but here we go. Ziggler over and over again. Elbow drops into the chest of Jimmy Uso. Lord knows how many he's hit, but we know when the 10th one, and there is the 10th one, will strike. Ziggler could try and end this one right here, right now. He'd want the glory for himself, but Jimmy Uso denies him. Spinning kick in the gut. Ziggler counters it. Turns him round. Ziggler! Zigzag! Zigzag to Jimmy Uso. Will he get all the glory for himself? Will he get his theme played? No, because Jimmy Uso kicks at it too. Much to the chagrin of Ziggler, who's right in now. Rolling up Jimmy Uso, trying to put him away. Seconds later, and still can't do it. You know Ziggler wants his theme played. He wants to be the one who got the first victory for the American show-offs, but that might not be happening because he cannot put him away. Rhodes in, strike in the gut. And uh-oh, forearm in the back. Things aren't looking good. Crossroads. Crossroads. Jimmy Uso back up to his feet, but nothing's going to stop it. Nothing's going to stop that one. It's Cody's theme that will play. It is Cody Rhodes who gets the victory for them. There are your winners. The American show-offs have done it. They may not like one another, but it seems temporarily they'll put it aside to deal with the D.C.C. Sabin, Kane, Daniels, whichever one Sabin takes, there's your opponents this Sunday. Do you see what you could be getting yourselves into? Because they just looked like a very clean tag team, taking care of business, no trouble at all. That is all that I'm saying there. And there is a job well done. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh no, no, oh. Ladies and gentlemen, I've just received a report that we're going backstage right now. It is breaking apart with Okada and Lesnar again. Oh, back to the very scene where everything happened last week. Here we are again, and this time it's Okada. It's Okada in control of the beast. He must have blindsided him from behind. He must have got the jump on Lesnar. And Brock just has no response right now to anything. Lesnar getting beaten down here by Okada. And I love it, but oh no, there's Lesnar. Forearm in the face. Lesnar started to fight back now. Oh no, this is not how Okada envisioned it happening. The fight is on. Okada's literally a minute away from a match, but he would rather fight Lesnar in the back right now. He saw the beast and he snapped. And here we go. Okada has him. Oh no, he's not going to go through that. Oh, DDT. DDT from Okada. He is going to strike big on the Beast. Okada in. Look at this. Tombstone to Lesnar. The Rainmaker just laid him out. My goodness. Oh, wow. Wow. Okada not messing around. He got revenge on Lesnar. A Rainmaker laying out the WWE the WWE champion. That is retribution for last week at its finest. And now Okada gets himself set up and ready to go for the main event of the evening here against that man. That man right there. Okada is... I think last week snapped him. I think last week caused the Rainmaker to change. And I think it might well be a change for the better, in all honesty. Okada back to... Well, not even back, sorry. Okada just snapping there on Lesnar. The Beast is down right now backstage. And Okada just grabbed his Rainmaker jacket. And he's just getting ready for this match right now against Jinder Mahal here. Wow. You can tell that Okada is not only being aggressive, but he is focused. Everything that he's doing right now is with a purpose. He wants to put people away with a purpose. He wants to finish this match right now for a purpose. To hurry up and get to the Sunday. To hurry up and get his match for that WWE Championship. And to try and be the WWE Champion once more. The Rainmaker's conquest could be over in a month. And if it was, I would certainly be happy for Okada if that were the case. Nevertheless, here is the Rainmaker, geared up, ready to go, ready to fight here tonight. He has a former World Heavyweight Champion in Jinder Mahal. He's faced this man before, and he's beat him. Okada knows what it takes to beat Mahal, and he knows what it takes as well to be a champion. Okada made his return last week to in-ring action, went one-on-one against the wrestler Katsuri Shibata, as I'm sure you saw at the top of the evening, but he ended the evening getting speared into a TV by the Beast Brock Lesnar. Really, that week off, did more to piss off Okada than what it did to get his mind focused. The man who stands on the outside when Bobby Fish looks in the ring at the man who took the title away from them at WrestleMania. The reality is, neither of them have the title, but both would love to have the belt around their waist. And Okada gets that right this Sunday in a last man standing match. But as for right now, he's got to get through Jinder Mahal, and he's got to prepare himself for Brock Lesnar. He's got to be in the right mindset. And Okada already coming out with a business mindset. And what we just saw backstage with Lesnar is shining through right now. Look at how quickly he's tearing apart Jinder Mahal right now, or at least trying to. Modern day Maharaja, trying to make life difficult for Okada, but Okada ain't buying it. What a big boot there from the former WWE champion. Okada now prepping himself up. There's the drop kick to Mahal. No, things aren't looking good for you, Jinder. Things really aren't looking good for you. Okada's on a rampage right now. The trio of short arm lariats already. And look who's getting involved. Look who's getting involved. Bad blood between these two men, that's for certain. Mahal pulls himself up to his feet and into the path of another big boot. Okada ain't interested. He's just here to tear through the competition, to get this match over and done with, and to get his title back. Death Valley driver now from the Rainmaker. Oh my goodness, this is what happens, I guess, when Okada gets aggressive. But Mahal trying, stop there. Oh, but he is going to get this double underhook suplex. And Mahal can try and slow the pace down to how he wants it to go. Started this year, of course, as the World Heavyweight Champion. Mahal looking to become a tag team champion this Sunday with that man on the outside, Bobby Fish. But Okada is looking desperate to be WWE Champion right now. But he's not looking desperate in a bad sense. He's looking desperate in a sense that it has growing on Okada, and it's turned Okada into this machine that we're seeing right now, that is just absolutely tearing through Jinder Mahal like he is nothing. And again, Fish getting involved, again getting in the face of Okada. Okada, I know you're aggressive right now. I know you want to pick a fight with anyone, but you need to play it safe. You might make a huge mistake, but he seems to be on, if I'm being honest, he seems to be taking care of business. No problem at all. Oh my goodness. Lesnar, if he's up on his feet, are you watching? Rainmaker connected. Mahal down and maybe out. Oh, but look, there is Bobby Fish trying to get involved, trying to distract the referee. He did so successfully, but oh, are you kidding me, ref? That's about the 4th time he's intervened in this match already. Just throw him out. And he is. The referee is going to throw him out. Fish is gone, and the face of Mahal and the face of Paul Heyman tells the story. Heyman on his own at ringside right now. Bobby Fish has been ejected. And Mahal was able to get briefly back into this one, but only briefly, because here goes Okada. Back on the money here. And Paul Heyman, I don't think is going to be too happy with what he's seeing right now. Okada. Tombstone. And the Rainmaker looks to end it. Here we go. Mahal turned around. Rainmaker! Oh, come on. This man as well. This man as well. Referee, you should have just thrown them both out of the ring. No. Mahal. Oh, I thought he was going for the Colossus there for a second. Fair play to him. He's still up on his feet, but I don't know how much fight he's still got left in him, in all honesty. And I don't think Okada cares. Trying to hang on. Drop kick from Okada. And Rainmaker pose to go with it. If Heyman or Fish had any sense, they would have let this match end. My guess is they didn't see what happened backstage, but even then, why would you try? Why would you let Mahal go through so much when you're fighting in a steel cage this Sunday against the Guerrillas of Destiny? And Mahal has the answer. Sledgehammer stopped. Taken away from him, and Okada will use it to his advantage twice on Jinder Mahal. Man, it's going to be perfectly legal this Sunday as well. Paul Heyman got played there by Okada, and surely this will end it. Trio of half Rainmakers, and he's getting involved again. What will the referee do? Okada just going to... Look at that, he's just sitting back and watching, as if to say, nah, I'm fine. I can keep going if you want me to. And it seems as if he will. No! Rainmaker countered! Rainmaker countered! No! Mahal! No! Colossus! Cover! 1! Oh, yes! Oh, that's the Rainmaker. Kicking out a 1. But still, this match shouldn't be going on right now. The referee should have kicked Heyman out right there, because those trio of Rainmakers could have ended it. And now, Mahal has a steel chair. Mahal has a chair, and he's assaulting Okada with it. This shouldn't be continuing on. This simply shouldn't be happening right now. That first Rainmaker should have ended it. The second one should have been definitive. And Okada blasting Mahal with a forearm in the face. And if he can't get the pinfall victory, well, he'll just end it. Look at that angle he's got on this leg lock right now. Mahal screaming out. Mahal trying to get forgiveness. And the only way he's getting it is to tap out. Okada wasn't interested. He wanted to end this. And he did. There's your winner. The Rainmaker. The ace of Smackdown Live. And after what we've just seen here tonight, maybe, just maybe, the next WWE Champion for the second time, Kazchika Okada, is an animal heading into this Sunday. He is unhinged, and he is letting himself go all out. ahead of that match with Lesnar. What are we going to see between those two? Oh, you have got to be kidding me. And what makes this even crazier is that Okada just ran after him. Lesnar is here, but the fight's continuing on. These two men detest one another. The fight continuing on, yeah, on the Rampart Smackdown Live. Oh my goodness. And Okada is sticking it up here to Lesnar. Bloodied and beaten as the beast may be, the fight ain't stopping. Lesnar, snap suplex. Oh, this is dangerous because there is no stopping these guys. Lesnar gonna strike. Oh my God. This is Lesnar getting his retribution. Jesus. Suplex City on the stage. No, no. This can't be happening. But no, Okada shakes it off and the fight keeps going, yeah. The fight ain't stopping between these two men. It is carrying on now and it's a Fastlane. They are just shrugging off everything they're throwing at each other. There needs to be someone to try and stop this mess.